Your dog licked you again today. You smiled, maybe wiped your face and moved on. But here is what was actually happening. Your dog's tongue contains scent receptors so sensitive they can detect chemical changes in your body that no hospital machine can catch at the same stage. Dogs have identified cancer through licking. They've detected diabetic crashes before blood tests showed anything wrong. That wet nose pressing against your skin is not affection. It is a medical scanner, a communication system, and a 15,000-year-old language, all happening at once. And every location means something completely different. Subscribe now because once you know this vocabulary, you will never experience a dog lick the same way again. Your dog entered the world in complete darkness, eyes sealed shut, unable to hear, unable to move. The first sensation they ever felt was not warmth or sound, it was their mother's tongue moving across their body. That lick was not affectionate, it was survival. It said, "You are alive, you are safe, you belong here." The connection between licking and absolute safety was written into your dog's nervous system in the first hours of their life, deeper than memory, deeper than training, deeper than anything that came after. This imprint is so profound that even adult dogs return to this behavior in moments of stress or emotional need, seeking the exact comfort their mother provided when they were vulnerable and newborn. When your dog licks you today, they are not making a casual choice. They are drawing on the oldest language they have, and every location means something completely different. Face licks. You've been out in the world without me. When your dog licks your face after you've been away, they are doing two things simultaneously, and neither of them is simply saying hello. Your face carries the chemical residue of everywhere you have been, people you touched, environments your dog could not monitor, smells that do not belong in your home. Your dog is reading all of it, processing where you went and what you encountered, and then, while reading, they begin removing those foreign scents and replacing them with their own. Animal behaviorists call this re-establishing the bond. Your dog is saying something more specific than, "I missed you." It is saying, "You have been in the world without me, and now I am bringing you back into ours." This is why dogs who experience separation anxiety often lick more intensely and persistently. The longer you have been gone, the more foreign chemicals have accumulated, and the more urgent the reclamation becomes. It's territorial reclamation, protection, and love, all in the same gesture. Hand licks, the daily health check you didn't know you were getting. Your hands touch everything. They carry more recent chemical information than anywhere else on your body. What you ate, what you handled, what is happening inside your bloodstream right now. When your dog licks your hands, they are running a health check. This is not a metaphor. Dogs have been formally documented detecting hypoglycemia in diabetic owners through hand and foot licking, alerting their owners to crashes before any physical symptom appeared. The chemical shift that precedes a dangerous blood sugar drop is invisible to every instrument humans have built. A dog's tongue finds it through taste alone. Medical alert dogs are trained specifically to recognize these chemical signatures, but the reality is that most pet dogs are doing this naturally, constantly, asking if you are safe without you even knowing they are checking. Hand licking looks casual. It's actually continuous monitoring. Your dog is checking on you through the only diagnostic tool they have. Obsessive licking on one spot. Pay attention to this one. If your dog returns to the same location on your body, the same patch of skin, the same spot on your arm or leg day after day, this is the lick that deserves your full attention. Multiple documented cases exist of dogs persistently licking a specific area on their owner's body, later found to be the site of a tumor. The chemical signature of abnormal cells is detectable to a dog's tongue long before it produces any symptoms a person would notice. Your dog is not being strange. They are responding to something real that you cannot yet perceive. In one remarkable case, a dog's obsessive licking led to the discovery of skin cancer at such an early stage that treatment was simple and survival was certain. The obsessive lick is sometimes the most important thing your dog will ever try to tell you. If it persists, take it seriously. Anxious licking. Here is the distinction most owners miss entirely. Some licking is not communication directed at you, it's self-regulation happening near you. Dogs with high anxiety lick in long, repetitive sessions, the same motion repeated without a clear endpoint. The rhythm of it is calming. It's the dog equivalent of a nervous habit, something the body does to quiet the nervous system when it can't quiet the environment. Anxious licking and affectionate licking look almost identical. The differences are in duration, repetition, and what your dog does when you respond. If your dog licks more urgently when you give attention, that is communication. If your dog continues the same rhythm regardless of your response, that is self-soothing. This matters because responding to anxious licking with enthusiasm can reinforce it, accidentally telling your dog that this is the behavior that gets your attention. A calm, structured response, quiet acknowledgement, not excitement, breaks the cycle rather than deepening it. Every lick, regardless of its specific meaning, is doing one larger thing. 15,000 years ago, a wolf looked across a fire at a human and decided to stay. What sealed that choice, what converted a wild animal into a companion over generations, was physical contact, mutual grooming, the exchange of scent that says, "You are inside my circle now." When your dog licks you, it is mixing their scent with yours. They are placing you inside their social world, not as a caregiver they depend on, but as a member of their pack. You stop being the person who fills the bowl. You become family. This behavior has not changed in 15,000 years. The chemical signals in your dog's saliva trigger oxytocin release in both of you, the same bonding hormone that fires between parents and children. Your dog is not being affectionate. They are performing an act that neurologically reinforces a bond at a biological level. Every lick strengthens the neural pathways that bind you together, making the connection literal and measurable at a biochemical level. Every lick honors a covenant made before your species knew how to write. Knowing the vocabulary is half the conversation. Responding correctly is the other half. Face licks and hand licks, communication, connection, the pack language, deserve acknowledgement. Lean into it. Respond with touch. Let your dog know the message was received. They were not being affectionate. They were talking to you. Now you know how to listen. What does your dog's licking pattern look like? And does any of this change how you read it? Drop your answer in the comments. And subscribe because your dog has been communicating with you in ways you haven't been taught to read. And that is exactly what this channel is here to change.